Hello, lovelies, and welcome to Light Language with Louise for the upcoming new moon and solar eclipse on 14th, 15th December. And we also this month have the solstice on the 21st of December. And also prior to that, we have the 12-12 energy portal. And we have an incredible conjunction of Saturn and Jupiter moving into Aquarius out of Capricorn around the solstice time. And this is a really big shift. This is like moving into a new age, a new era. And of course, this is all happening in eclipse season as well. So we have this real sense of a massive energetic shift, a time of upheaval, a time of personal expansion, perhaps a time of confusion as well, a time of not really knowing who you are, what you want to create next, what you want to do next. The world is shifting, right? So that could be a sense of uncertainty there. And Neptune is also bringing some energy into the mix here. Neptune is that very kind of fluid, oceanic, energy that can feel a bit, you can feel a bit unmoored in that, right? So the image that I was getting through as I was doing some channeling around this morning was, really it's almost like there's been a shipwreck and everything that you were kind of felt was what you were holding on to as your support structure, as what was safe and what you were traveling with and what you knew and what was familiar, suddenly got broken apart. So eclipse season can have that kind of storm energy, right? To kind of bust that apart, and then it's just like we're kind of floating on this ocean and we don't really know where we're headed next, right? But there's a beautiful invitation here to open to a new horizon and see where's that wave going to take you to next, because there's really this wave of energy, of light, of change coming through this month, and we've got this opportunity to really take care of ourselves, to give ourselves the space and the time to be with that sense of uncertainty, to be with that sense of reevaluation of the world and ourselves. 2021 is going to be a different energy, right? We're moving into that Aquarian energy that is more expansive, more humanitarian, more innovative, that takes a higher perspective. And, it's really going to invite us to stay in that kind of higher frequency, to stay in the possibility, to not be so attached to having the defined structures which we've had before, right? And not so attached to the stories about ourselves and about life that we've had before. We're going to be invited to really accept that there are many diverse perspectives and ways of being on the earth. And part of that juiciness around that really is if you can embrace that in yourself, if you can embrace what's unique and different about you and really resource yourself from there and not expect everyone else to kind of fit into that paradigm, you're going to really feel a lot more liberated and free to find your own path and not kind of look to others and look to the world to be a certain way for you to feel secure, right? So we're kind of on that stormy sea and we are looking towards this new horizon, and that can take a lot of trust, right? It can take a lot of trust in yourself and a lot of trust in the energies of the universe that are kind of moving you forward, right? Because eclipse energies always bring that push forward, that quantum leap. Okay, this is where maybe you've stagnated a little bit. Let's bust you out of that, get you to the next thing, which is the next highest thing for you, right? Your soul is creating your destiny for you. It's like, okay, we're ready for expansion, and you can really work with this eclipse energy, and particularly now with this solstice shift, this energetic shift, the astrology is big. The energies flowing into the planet are big. We are at a time of shifting consciousness. We are at a time of shifting frequency, and the old vibrations are falling away, and you want to find yourself, you want to navigate yourself and orient yourself in these newer frequencies, right? And that means kind of getting to know yourself a little bit more, right? Discovering more about yourself. I went away a week or so ago and took a couple of days out on retreat just to really feel into the essence of what I want to offer as my service next year. Like, what's that going to look for me? How's it going to expand me? How's it going to feel more exciting as I serve more and go deeper and support others to really discover more of themselves, right? We're really exploring all of the different potentials of ourselves as multidimensional creative beings having this human experience, right? So it's very, there's the opportunity to experience your new dimensions of yourself that maybe you weren't open to before. Maybe you didn't even know were there, right? And so that takes a little bit of self-exploration. It takes a little bit of allowing yourself time to just kind of dance with those energies, explore those frequencies in yourself, and let go of what might have felt like a comfortable definition, a comfortable story about who you are and what you do in the world, and how you define yourself and life, right? So if you're up for the adventure, this tidal wave of new energy can really propel you into something that's actually going to feel really aligned, really soul aligned. Yes, expanding. Yes, there'll be growth edges, but if you're like me, that's what you're up for, right? That's why I'm here, and maybe you are too. So I want to invite a light language transmission in now to support us to stay with that dance of the frequencies, to allow ourselves to release what has perhaps kept us feeling comfortable but maybe a little stagnant, right? So really calling for some support around that. And as always, the frequencies that come through my voice and my hands are empowering, healing frequencies, light codes that support you to release what no longer serves you and activate and upgrade you into that next level of expansion. So just trusting that your higher self is directing those energies in the highest for you at this time. So let's just take a breath, feeling beautiful Gaia beneath your feet, feeling yourself, feeling your heart, acknowledging yourself for all that you are, acknowledging yourself for all that you've experienced this year, how you've grown, how you've transformed, how you've deepened in your knowing of yourself and your expression of yourself. And then just allowing yourself to open to receive these energies now, these activations now, to really support you, to stay with the uncertainty, to stay with the discomfort as you shift out of the old, and to really be willing to open up to these new possibilities for yourself, to allow yourself just to be in the moment with all that's shifting around you, and to really embrace the adventure that 2021 is bringing you as we move through this incredible gateway, this incredible shift of energies and consciousness. Nguar iban namortisa pa quale idemana arkotan. Ianaro sora pa caprona masibaregela arkot anne peki erkot as. Re la marotar ki mozzore charcop up e messi par ore e ne metili I carato. Raya la namorosor ki paro no am a ia carcosap e ne meracotar patano so. Ria la kota marasut ip arsot amaro kole kiter ki samrokotanne I. Rena loka orkut am arit saborkot annechi or ot as. Eri ak amosopa at iri arano sobar kachano sa ab iri it I ra an kosabre ach ir saborgana I ra al kot or imasab ib ach orkus ab anamakor ibat I alata re isano moshe eti kamora parka soborkichano kot I alaka re it im sa ork am as ebreje orket in marakota I parosot I ra arkota namasabor ich arkota na I apas or amakare it in. Taking a deep breath and just softening and relaxing. So they were really inviting us there just to really fall in love with our own frequency, to enjoy the dance of playing with others' frequencies, allowing everyone and everything to have its own expression, right? And to let go of constraints, right? To let go of what you think has been keeping you safe, but in fact has been keeping you bound, right? So it's about finding that comfort with the discomfort, that sense of certainty of self within the uncertainty as we move into an incredible new era of expansion for ourselves and for the planet. So I'm going to be shifting things up a little bit next year. So this will be the last transmission for 2020. I won't be doing one at New Year, at the end of December, when we have the full moon in Cancer. So just invite you to, take some time yourself there. And if you missed the last Voices of Light Global Gathering, where we did an energy alignment for 2021, that's available on my website. So I'll post a link to that below. And that really brought through a lot of energizing light language activations to really support you with that move into the 2021 energies. So also I'm going to be offering a new monthly group which will support you to stay in that energetic alignment and in your highest frequency throughout 2021. So that'll be a monthly group, and I will share about that below. So my vision for that is not only to support you to stay committed to your own frequency and what you're co-creating throughout the month, but also a chance to offer your own frequency as planetary service. I have wanted to do that for some time, to bring us together to really offer that, like really owning your sovereignty and your frequency, sharing your soul signature in that way, contributing to the new earth and to maintaining this vibration that we really want to see and experience and feel here on the earth. We'll also be working with invocations and commands, using our voices really powerfully to create our reality and stay aligned with our highest frequency, soul purpose, deepest desires, heart desires. So that's going to be exciting to move in community through the year. So I'll also be offering activations in that as well. And that'll be replacing the Voices of Light Global Gathering that I've been doing for the last couple of years. So I'll also be running a new Sophia Circle journey. I'm just completing one now. I've run 3 of those this year. That's a beautiful opportunity also to really connect with these concepts of sovereignty, of embodying your higher self, of leading from your light, of really stepping into your power, out of victimhood, really owning yourself as a master in training in this extraordinary human journey, the mystery school of life. So I will have information about that as well on the website, and I'll post it below. So I want to thank you so much for engaging with these videos, for watching, listening throughout the year. It's been a big year, and I've been very grateful to have you on the journey with me, and I look forward to supporting you in new ways in 2021. So I wish you a beautiful festive season. Enjoy all of the extraordinary energy gateways during this month, and I will see you in 2021. Lots of love. Namaste.